Okay. 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 I'ma try it out. 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 I'ma try it. Okay.
Leo, go away.
I'ma try it out. Okay. I'ma try it out.
Good morning, BOHS. Today is Tuesday, December 8th, 2015, and it is a white day.
2016 Summer Abroad Programs. The Experiment in International Living provides summer abroad programs for BOHS students who want to engage meaningfully with the richness and complexities of another country. Students should apply online before February 1st at this. Students may contact Marnie Goodman at this email for more application and financial aid details. Now let's head over to Emily for a detailed weather report. Will it remain warm, get cold? And the most important question, will we have snow for the holidays, Emily?
That is a really good question, Adam. It's still a little too early to tell, but we'll see as the forecast progresses. On Tuesday, we have a AM clouds and PM sun, a high of 42 and a low of 29. On Wednesday, we have a partly cloudy day, a high of 45 and a low of 36. And on Thursday, we have a mostly cloudy day, a high of 50 and a low of 36. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Emily. Anyone interested in scorekeeping during the men's league basketball at the Rec, please contact Travis at 413-406-8499 or Chad at cpachico@wsesu.org. This is a paid position. The Patriots had a rough game yesterday. Let's hear about the details with Julian.
Thanks, Leo. This weekend, the Eagles shocked the Patriots in a 35-28 win, and the boys' varsity basketball team started off their season with a 1-point loss, 67-68, against Fairhaven, and hopefully will beat Mount St. Joseph tonight. The girls' varsity basketball has their first home game against Springfield on Wednesday, and girls and boys' varsity hockey also have games that day. Boys away at Burton and the girls at home against Missisquoi Valley Union High School. Make sure to go out and support our teams. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Jillian. We are now counting down to the Super Bowl. Please remember to support Feed the Thousands by bringing in food for the hungry. Drop-off locations are located around the school.
The Hideaway menu this week is fried chicken, sesame noodles, fresh salad, Asian vegetable medley, and cheesecake. Make reservations at hideaway@wsesu.org for Friday's lunch A, B, or C. If you haven't been to the Hideaway yet, I highly encourage you check it out. It's a great deal for only $5. Now we're heading over to our Go Kenesha for a holiday special. So Adam, what was your favorite toy as a child?
I would say Nerf guns and Legos. What about you?
I liked remote control cars, RC cars.
Those are pretty cool too.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, BUHS. Did you know in the 1900s, the gift of the decade was oranges and nuts? And in the 1910s, gift of the decades were gloves, mittens, and handkerchiefs? Did you also know that in the 1920s, that the gift of the decades were yo-yos? And in the 1930s, the gift of the decades were Red Ryder BB guns? Did you also know in the 1940s, the gift of the decade was bubble solution? That's where bubbles came from, the 1940s, if you didn't know. And in the 1950s, the gift of the decade was the hula hoop. I love the hula hoop. In the 1960s, the gift of the decade was sea monkeys. You know, the little monkeys that you put in the water and then they get big. Yeah, those are the things back then. In the 1970s, the gift of the decade was a pet rock. a pet rock. Okay. In the 1980s, the gift of the decade was my buddy. But my buddy kind of looked like Chucky. So I hope you didn't get my buddy. And y'all still living. All right. And in the 1990s, the gift of the decade was Tickle Me Elmo. I remember having one of those. Didn't go so well in the store for my mother. In the 2000s, there was no gifts of the decades because technology took over. Ha ha ha. And in 2010, just Legos, Nerf guns, Ninja Turtles. And then 2014, pretty much just Frozen and Legos. And Xbox One, you know, technology took over. Well, let's go back to the desk because I'm done talking about toys.
Thank you for that. I'm glad we don't get given oranges and nuts anymore. However, oranges are very good. Last but not least, we're going to check out a documentary made by our own Henry O'Connell. Enjoy, and we will see you Thursday, BUHS.
Chris Day, and I'm the assistant principal.
My name is Kate Markitis, and I am currently the Dean of Students. I've worked at BUHS for 5 years now. There's been a lot of changes since I've been here with scheduling, ACE block. One of the things that I've noticed that we've done really hard to work on is the culture, the overall culture of BUHS, and I think it's more positive, which is great. ACE is a block of time during the day where students can work more closely with a teacher on specifics about what it is they're doing, a lesson, something they don't understand. They can get more of that one-on-one time versus class time where it's harder to do that. And they can make up work, they can take tests, quizzes, group work. I know some teachers are having students doing like reading groups or all kinds of different things that they can work on. Enrichment is also another option.
Hi, my name is Dalia Shimon. I'm a freshman at BUHS, and one thing that's different from the schedule this year is ACE. One thing I like about ACE is that I get a chance to see my friends that have the same class but not same time. So I get to meet up with them.
When I walk through the hallways during ACE and walk through different classrooms, I see a lot of kids doing a lot of good things in that during that period.
The block schedule, it's 4x4, so we wanted to eliminate periods, so students, for many reasons I guess, students have fewer classes in a day, there are fewer transitions, and it also gives teachers like in science or PE more time with their students to do labs and a lot of different activities throughout the block.
Block schedule's about 75 minutes long. There's 4 blocks in a day, and the idea behind block scheduling is that you have a sustained amount of time with your instructors so that you don't just start on some project or some learning event and then have to shut it down because the bell rings and the class is over, so you get plenty of time, like for labs and science. It's fantastic. The idea behind block scheduling is that it's not supposed to be 75 minutes of lecture and the kids just sit there. It's supposed to be a bunch of different varied activities. Fantastic school, fantastic students, very friendly people, and a lot of options to choose from at the school. We have a robust art, robust music. We have great core classes, plenty of support classes, beautiful new, relatively new building. So yeah, I think it's
One last thing, could you just give a message to kids that are thinking of enrolling at BUHS?
A message I would give to kids that are enrolling in BUHS is come on in, work hard, and we would love to have you here.